Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I wanted to talk about you guys understanding women and understanding what they mean when they say the shit that they say, okay? Because the other day, I was watching this video and it was with these girls and they were talking about, the type of guys that they like and they're attracted to. And, they were saying like, I want a guy who's gonna, be aggressive, and a guy who's a bad boy, and a guy who's going to tell me to shut up sometimes, and all this other stuff, right? So a lot of guys who are watching this video, I was, looking at the comments, and they were saying, oh, these girls, they're stupid, and this is why, they get fucked up in the game, and yada, 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 right? So now, what you gotta understand is that when chicks say this type of stuff, when they're like, oh, I want the bad boy, I want the guy who, is gonna do this and gonna do that, all they're really saying is they want a guy who is not going to be that nice guy. You understand? So guys misinterpret that, and they think the women are like saying, oh, I want a thug to beat my ass and fuck me up and do all this other shit. No, they're just saying they want a guy who's a little bit more assertive, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more take charge, a guy who's gonna be more of a leader. But see, when you hear this type of stuff, when you hear women say, oh, I want this bad boy guy, or you see women go for dudes who are, on some other shit, you understand? You don't really understand it. You see what I mean? Because the thing is, you're not really understanding how women, are basically expressing themselves. Because the thing is, women don't, technically know how to really express themselves in a lot of different situations. So you get confused when you listen to it, because you're taking what they're saying at face value. So if a chick is saying, oh, I want a dude to tell me to shut up, she's not really saying that I want a guy to, tell me to shut up. She's more so saying I want a guy who is going to, be assertive and aggressive enough to tell me to chill the fuck out when I'm acting stupid. You understand what I'm saying? So she's not necessarily, saying that she needs a guy to be like super rough with her, but she wants a guy who's gonna, actually be on that type of vibe where he can, tell her something and not be afraid to, say shit to her. You understand? See, the thing that, confuses a lot of guys is because when you're listening to women, you're always taking them, literally at face value. Just like when you hear women say, oh, I hate when guys come in and approach me in the street. You understand? So you think, oh, women don't like guys who approach them in the street. No, they're just saying they don't like guys that they don't like to approach them, because if they were into the guy who approached, they would like it. But the thing is, they don't express themselves that way, and then you misinterpret what they're saying. You see what I mean? So you have to know what they're saying under what they're saying. You understand? Like, you got to know what the underlying shit is about what they're talking about. You understand? And also it goes a little bit even more deeper when you're talking about interacting with women on, just a whole nother level, just, overall in general. There's certain things women do that guys don't understand. You understand? So like, for example, a guy might say, why is it if I ask my girl, hey, what do you want to eat? You understand? She has to have this whole long, drawn out conversation. She can't just say, I want McDonald's. She has to ask, hey, do you want McDonald's or Chinese food? And then she has to be like, I don't know, what do you want? And then you go back and forth and all this shit. That's the way women communicate. If I'm talking to my guy friend, you understand? And I say, yo, you want McDonald's or Chinese food? He'd be like, Chinese food. And then be like, all right, cool, that's it. And then we go get the Chinese food. You understand? For women, generally, if you say, you want McDonald's or Chinese food? She'd be like, I don't know. What do you want? And you're like, Chinese food. She's like, well, what about, pizza? What do you think about pizza? And then you're like, whatever, pizza. And then she's going to keep asking you fucking questions, because that's how women generally communicates. They want to have that dialogue back and forth before they make the goddamn decision or make up their minds or whatever. You understand? And even another thing is when you are interacting with a woman and she's telling you her problems, a lot of times chicks want you to just listen. See, as men, we are, we want to solve the problem, but sometimes the chick will just want you to listen. And then she actually likes the fact that you listen, and just by you listening is actually solving the fucking problem a lot of times. They don't want you to actually solve the problem, they want you to fucking listen. I know, guys, I know it's ridiculous, right? But again, this is how women operate, right? And the reason why I'm telling you is this is because what you don't want to do is you don't want to be a guy who doesn't understand who he's dealing with. You understand? If you're trying to understand women like how you understand yourself as a man, or how you relate to other guys, it's going to be hard for you. You understand, to interact with chicks and get shit popping. So you need to understand what they're really saying when they say what they, the things that they say. You understand? I'm going to do a whole bad boy membership program just on this, like different things women say and do, so and what they really mean when they do and say those things, so you can know exactly what's going on, so you don't get confused. Because if you're the type of guy who says, oh well, women just don't want guys to approach them in the street, guess what? You're not going to approach women in the street because you think women don't want guys to approach them in the street. And then you're going to miss out on dealing with chicks that you could have got if you approached them on the street. But you were listening to exactly what she said and you took it literally, and now you're going off of what she said on some literal shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there are certain things that women say that, it means what they say. You understand, in certain cases. So if you're dealing with a chick and she's like, no, I don't want to do this, she's telling you no, yeah, she means no in most cases. But I always say, if a chick says no, fuck that. It's no, I'm not going, overboard with that, or I'm not trying to, go after you said no. I'm all good. I'm not trying to play the games with that situation. You understand? But what you got to understand is that overall, there's a lot of shit that women say and do that you're going to misinterpret if you do not understand how women think and operate. You understand? So, I gotta definitely do a bad boy joint on that, so I could break that shit all the way down, so that you guys, see what's popping out in these streets. You feel me? So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm out of here, and if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll talk to you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.